Right, today we have a special beer, and I mean really aren't all of them special in some way, but this one really is special. Not my specialist, but up there, especially since I haven't had this one before. This is Rodenbach, their vintage version. So this is from their 2008 vintage. Rodenbach is a sour ale. And there are basically three different Rodenbachs. There's regular Rodenbach, which is a good beer to start out on. Because not everyone will like it because it is sour. And the next one, the Rodenbach Grand Cru, is even more sour. It has a lot of vinegar taste in it. But I really, really like it. And I even like the Grand Cru more than just the regular one. This is the vintage, and I'm expecting sort of the Grand Cru on steroids or something. Possibly even more sour, vinegary than the other two. I don't know. Or maybe it mellows with age. Since this one's now 2 or 3 years old, maybe it's not quite as biting as the other two. Let's find out, you know. Let's go ahead and pour it in our Rodenbach glass and see what we think. And yes, this is a large bottle, and yes, that means I'll be drinking all of it this evening. So all of us are just going to have to be okay with that, because I'm a big boy and I can handle it. This is a 7% beer, so by Belgian standards it's relatively weak. I mean, drinking all of this will be about the same as the other beer I did the other day that was 13%. So, you know, those of you who are good at math, go ahead and work that out real quick. And this is just a regular beer. Oak aged, so it's the Rodenbach Grand Cru soaked in oak barrels. This comes from barrel number 96. Really hope I don't have a mess situation here. I shouldn't. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Seems a bit more brown than the other two, but I may just be remembering wrong. It's actually quite brown and dark. A little bit ahead. Not a particularly strong smell, but I can smell just a little bit of that, like a sour cherry, kind of. Let's go ahead and try her out. It's tart. There's a little something in the aftertaste. Okay, hang on just 1 minute. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say that initially I'm a little bit underwhelmed. Not that I don't like it, but I don't know that I like it that much more than the Grand Cru, which is easier to get and probably a lot cheaper, although I can't remember how much I paid for this. I've had it for a month or so. I'll tell you what I do like, what it has going for it, and sort of to put it in frame with the other two. So when you go from Rodenbach to the Rodenbach Grand Cru, there's a definite difference in quantity of flavor, I guess. If you go back to a Rodenbach after the Grand Cru, it sort of tastes not watered down, but definitely weaker. Still an enjoyable beer, but you get a lot more flavor with the Grand Cru. You also get a lot more tart vinegar taste. What I think I'm noticing with this one is, and I really someday should do a side-by-side of all three, but that would be a lot of beer for me in one day. But I can do it. I can definitely do it. But what I think I see is that this one has the same amount of flavor as the Grand Cru, but it's less potent, I guess. And like I thought it would be, it's a little bit mellowed out. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good beer. I don't know. I guess I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not sure why. I think maybe part of it is because when you sit down to drink a Rodenbach, you're expecting and wanting the tartness. I mean, that's its flavor. I don't know. This, I guess it, I mean, look at the bottle. It's a fancy champagne bottle, and it's vintage. It's been oak aged, and I just don't see that it's that much better than the other. So I think that if I had never had the others and I was just trying this out, then maybe I would like it, or I would appreciate it more. But I'll give it a A minus, B plus. I'm gonna give it a B plus. Dang it!